Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Attack on Titan. This is Season 3, Episode 18. Last one was, of course, the episode titled Hero, Episode 17, where we lost both Erwin and Armin. And we talked about what might then happen with that syringe that, Levi, he's got that. But they also, managed to defeat the others. Levi, holy shit, he just went ham on that fucking monkey, like we talked about. The Beast Titan didn't even stand a chance against him. And then, they got Reiner, blew him out of his Titan body, and Eren, not even in Titan form, in human form, went around and got Bertholdt inside of the colossal Titan while Armin was sacrificing himself. So that was just all in all a pretty spectacular episode. Very exciting, but also kind of sad because of the people we lost. And we also, just on top of that, lost pretty much all the scouts. So that fucking sucks. But what's going to happen now? We have that post-credit scene, and that's most likely coming inside of this episode, is what I'm getting. I know there's a post-credit scene at the end of the next one, but we're talking about the post-credit scene we got from the end of episode 12 with... Yeah. But it seems like you are pretty much ready to jump into it. Yeah, all right. Let's do it then. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for Attack on Titan at the moment, where we are several episodes ahead. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. And let's go. No intro?
Somebody wrote that in a comment.
Oh, there's no intro in episode 18. Okay. Oh, man. It just does not run away. Oh, wait! He went back? Oh, fuck! Fuck. Yeah. Yeah.
お前がエレン・イエガーか。全然親父と似てないな。
Oh? Oh, well, of course. 何？
信じてほしい。俺はお前の理解者だ。俺たちはあの父親の被害者。
What?
お前は父親に洗脳されている。
What? Oh.
嘘だろ。
You better run, dude.
ベルトルト、悪いがお前はここまでらしい。
Okay, yeah, just willing to leave him there.
いつかお前を救い出してやるからな。
Oh? Coming back to rescue him. Okay, yeah.
やつを追う。ガスと刃すべてよこせ。はい。急げ。
What?
Oh my god, what?
How?
Armin! You got burnt to a fucking crisp! How? Okay. Midnight Sun.
この左胸に入ってた鉄のケースは何だい？自決用の薬？それとも爆弾か？
Everybody's really fucking injured. Especially Lina.
ユミルの手紙だ。クリスタに必ず渡してほしい。
さて、聞きたいことは山ほどあるんだけど、私たちが知りたいことを教えてくれるかな？
No.
いや。
Yeah, she's gonna kill him.
覚悟ができてて助かるよ。
Holy fuck. Whoop.
今日説明するのはこの注射薬の最も有効な活用方法についてだ。この薬を使えば超大型巨人や鎧の巨人、獣の巨人らの力を
Okay, wow, they even talked about it before going.
それが果たせれば巨人の力や情報を得られるばかりではなく、瀕死に至った人間をも蘇らせることができる。その使用権は リヴァイ兵士長に託してある。
Yeah.
私は条件が揃ったとは思わない。
ハンジさんらしくないですね。
Yeah.
わからないものはわからないと蓋をして、この先どうやったら俺たちは巨人に勝てるんですか？
Right. That's not what Hanji used to do.
ミカサ、すぐにエレンたちの状況を見てきてくれ。そしてガスを補給し、リヴァイから注射薬をもらってこい。何らかの理由でそれが叶わない場合には深淵弾を撃て。それを合図にライナーを断つ。
Oh.
ハンジさん、俺は
私の判断だ。君のは判断材料。
やったやったぞ。
Hmm.
頑張れ。もっと息吸え。兵長、注射を早く注射をください。
Oh. Hanji! Oh. Oh, yeah, of course. Yep. And Reina's gone.
ライナーを奪われました。ハンジさん。くそ。ハニー、追わなくていい。
Connie? Yeah.
俺のせいです。俺が取り返しのつかないことを。
No, don't.
私の判断だと言ったら、エレンたちと合流しよ
リヴァイ兵長。
Yeah, fuck. And here we go. Armin or Evan. Just like we fucking talked about.
兵長。まだ息がある。この注射はエルヴィンに打つ。ライナー、お前は運が良かったね。
Yeah, we knew that. Question is just who to choose.
エレン、市場を捨てろ。
市場を捨てろ。
フロックが瀕死の団長を運んでくるなんて。
And there we go.
お前らも分かっているはずだ。エルヴィンの力なしに人類は巨人に勝てないと。
Well,
アルミンがいなくたって無理だ。トロストクを岩で塞いで守ることができたのも、
yeah.
兄の正体を見抜いたのも、潜んでいたライナーを暴き出したのも、ベルトルトを倒すことができたのも、人類を救うのは俺でも団長でもないアルミンだ。
渡してください。
At least she's saying please.
あの壁の向こう側に生きてる兵士はもう誰もいねえ。でもエルヴィン団長だけは違った。あの状況で獣の喉笛に食らいつく散弾を立て実行した。みんな作戦通りバラバラに砕けたよ。
I really don't know what the right choice is here.
There is no.
No.
まだ息のある団長を見つけた時はとどめを刺そうとした。でもそれじゃ生ぬるいと思った。この人にはまだ地獄が必要なんじゃないかって。
Wow.
そして分かったんだ。巨人を滅ぼすことができるのは悪魔だ。だから邪魔するなよ。
No, 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 no. Oh, Hanji.
おい、嘘だろ。
こんなの
なんてことだ。私たちにはエルヴィンがまだ必要なんだ。私にも生き返らせたい人がいる。何百人も。
Oh, that's how. And
Moplet.
and Moplet. Oh fuck! I didn't even realize. Oh no no.
誰にだっていつかは別れる日が来るって。
The voice acting in this fucking episode.
とてもじゃないけど受け入れられないよ。
I really thought it was.
この壁の向こうにある海をいつか見に行こうって、何かを願うことしか頭になくて、でもこいつは違うんです。夢を見ている。全員ここから離れろ。ここで確実にベルトルトをエルヴィンに食わせる。
さあ行こうミカさん。
くそアルミン、まただ。
だからまずは海を見に行こうよ。見てろよ。
I still feel like he's gonna use it on Armin in the end.
Something's gonna go wrong.
それだけじゃないよ。海だ。
And he heard it. He doesn't want him to. Oh no, he put up his hand because
何かに酔っ払ってねえとやってられなかったんだな。
リヴァイ、ありがとう。
What a horrible decision to make. Yep.
it's Armin. And he's gonna eat Bertholdt.
みんな助けて
Nope.
And there goes Bertholdt. This fucking series, man.
こいつは悪魔になるしかなかった。その上、一度は地獄から解放されたこいつを再び地獄に呼び戻そうとした。だがもう休ませてやらねえと。エルヴィン、獣を仕留める約束だがまだ先になりそうだ。
もう死んだよ。
Like we called it sort of, like we knew what was gonna happen, who was gonna get the injection, but it was still heart-wrenching to watch.
It's not an easy decision.
Not at all, no. That... Oh yeah. Had me there for a second. I was like, oh, they aren't going to use it on Armin, but of course something had to happen, and Levi remembered some prior conversations and stuff. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm waiting for like a post-credit scene or something. It's not this one, it's the next one. Yeah, sorry. Well, that was episode 18, Midnight Sun. We certainly did lose Armin there in the end, just like we anticipated. And that post-credit scene there from episode 12.
Yeah.
We only got parts of it, or you know, parts of what was happening. We still got the same scene inside of this one, but there were more in it, and they actually showed the box with the syringe during the scene this time around. Like that was not something that they showed us last time. It was just, are you guys like, do you know what you just did or what you're doing? And then he slapped Eren, and then Mikasa jumped him, and that was it. But we got some more context in this one at least.
I don't think this, like, the post-credit scene has happened yet.
You don't, but we got it in this episode, like shot for shot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't know when else.
But if there's still pieces missing, such as literally saying, You have no idea what you've done.
Look, he did say that in this one. Do you guys know what you're doing? He said it in this one. Like we got the entire scene. There was just more in the scene this time around.
Okay.
Or should we go back and and watch?
No, it's fine.
Or check it? Or no?
I trust you.
Okay. Anywho, some more stuff, of course, happened before we did get to the whole syringe scene and who are they going to use it on, even though that was a big part of the episode. We also got to see that, well, of course, Hanji survived. We learned that in the previous one, but we got to see how she survived and how Mublit sacrificed himself to save her. A lot of sacrifices, that's for sure. And that really hit me hard with what she was saying. Like, there are hundreds of people that I didn't get to say goodbye to, or I also
I
wanted
wish
to
I
say.
could get. I wish I could get back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, paraphrasing, but that really hit me hard, at least because just through this series, well, just from what we've seen, they have lost so many people, so many just for the scouts, and more besides that. And they had Rainer there, and Hanji really wanted to just kill him. And that's something that she has mentioned before, like in previous episodes, like very not that long ago. She kind of shifted, and like, because at one point she was very much like, no, we need to learn above all else, experiments and whatnot, and let's just not kill these titans. Let's take them back, or catch them, and then we can learn more. It was all about that. And Sean kind of reminded her of that mindset of hers, like that she had up until recently. And yeah, it was her decision, but he was a factor in that, as she said. And he almost, because of that, blamed himself for them then losing Rainer, because they kind of hesitated. And that was a close one, but Rainer got snatched up again. So Rainer, he keeps on surviving. Like, that guy just won't fucking die.
Nope.
He really, that's wow. And he must be even more traumatized now than he was before, and just really, I don't even know what to, like, words wise to say about that, like how scarred he must be at this point.
Inside out, basically.
Yeah. And it actually also seemed like Hanji lost an eye.
Yeah.
So Hanji's going to be wearing an eye patch going forward. Something like that.
Pirate Hanji.
Pirate Hanji. Arrgh. Yeah. And Sasha still injured, it seems like, but definitely alive. And Connie is kind of, carrying her around. And then, we also started out the episode with, Aaron standing there with Armin's body, or we thought that Armin was pretty much just dead and burned to a crisp at that point, or at least very close to death. There's a little bit of life left in him. And then he had Bertholdt there, and who showed up, but Zeke on the weird scout four-legged titan thing riding around. And he said some interesting things.
Yeah, you don't look like Grisha.
Yeah. Grisha. Yeah. But also that, like, your dad wronged both of us.
Yeah.
So whatever that is, we're hopefully going to learn at some point soon. One would hope. And we also, like, I said, oh yeah, of course, during that scene. But it's because we know that Grisha came from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because we got that in the whole bystander episode. And we surmised at that point that he might be from this other faction, or at least, from where they're from. And it seems like, yep, that's definitely the case. Zeke knew Grisha, and he also said that, like, Grisha has been brainwashing people, or at least he's brainwashed Eren into believing things that aren't true. But Grisha never really got around to tell Eren anything other than, give him the key and doing the whole
we don't know
thing.
how much he actually told him before injecting him, because we haven't really been there at that point. We've only seen like snippets from it, and also in the bystander episode we didn't get to see.
No, we got it from Keith's perspective.
Yeah, so he didn't see the whole, like, he just saw him take Eren and go.
Yeah, and then he saw the lightning strike.
Exactly. So he didn't know what was going on beforehand.
No.
So yeah.
But since Eren hasn't mentioned anything, and he didn't exactly remember, not until recently again, with the whole, like, in the weird crystal cave and everything with Reis and Historia, Eren didn't remember that whole incident and what his father did at all. So if his father also said something to him back then, odds are he doesn't remember that either. But that might be triggered at some point.
He must have some of the memories. Well, just as we humans, we have stuff that is buried deep beneath everything, and sometimes, as you say, there's a trigger that's gonna trigger that memory in a way, and sometimes it can be buried really, really down, like
deep in the,
down deep, and it's only like if most insane things that are gonna bring it up. Also, if it's a very traumatic experience, we have a thing that, like, is a completely, like, a survival instinct where we just completely block out the survival, or the
memory,
the memory, the trauma experience.
Like we've seen with Rainer, kind of back and forth.
Something as basic as when a person going through giving birth, your body very conveniently forgets all of the trauma that it goes through, because
that was horrible. Let's just forget all about that.
Exactly, because the amount of pain, the amount of stuff that the body is has been going through up until that point.
Yeah. Otherwise, no one would have more than one child.
Exactly.
If they could remember everything. Yeah.
If we didn't have this weird thing to just, like, being able to tune out that
feeling or memory,
the horrors, like also if you had I've not gone through childbirth myself, but it seems horrible from what I've heard. But also I feel like if you go and have a tattoo, for example, when I had this, it was the most wicked pain I've ever been in my whole life so far, and I thought afterwards, I was like,
that's it. I'm done.
No more. And the day after, I was like, when are we getting the next one?
Yeah.
So the brain is just completely shutting down these horrible experiences.
It's good at doing that. I think maybe that's why the guys from Jackass can just keep doing what they're doing. Otherwise, then after, like, your third brain injury, then you should be like, maybe I should stop. But if the body is like, nope, we're just going to block that out. You can't remember it anyway.
Yeah.
So there we go.
And of course, that's just these are very, like, I mean, like, basic and very lavpraktisk, like, very, very practical. Like, I don't know how to explain it because I don't know the English word for it.
Okay, I don't know what you want to say, so I can't help.
It's just in the scale of going through something like real traumatic. Such as being burned to a crisp.
Oh, yeah, and then getting a tattoo.
Yeah, that's not really comparable as
no, but it's the same principle.
Mechanism in a way.
Yeah, I
would say. I haven't really studied the circuits for that, but
no, but I trust you. Yeah, he said a bunch of things, Zeke. And then Levi showed up again. He was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, fuck. He keeps going, this guy. I can't stop him. He's like, "Okay, I'm out of here again."
Yeah.
He didn't leave, like, leave entirely, as we found out later when he snatched up Rainer again. But he was done with Levi, at least. He's not gonna deal with that guy again.
No.
No, thank you. And someone who also, well, like, we knew he survived, but that was also a bit of a surprise and we got a name, or maybe we got it earlier, but the red-haired
Flock.
guy, Flock, yeah. He showed up with Erwin, because he found him, and like, when we went back and he explained to us what happened out there and how he found Erwin. For starters, he just wanted to finish him off. And then he was like, nope, he needs to just stay in this hell a while longer. Because he was sort of pissed off at that moment. But then he also realized, like, we need this guy, this devil, who will send us straight into hell. Because otherwise we cannot defeat the monsters, the Titans. And that was sort of his reasoning. And I see that.
Yeah,
well.
definitely. Yeah,
He didn't know Erwin close or anything like that.
Yeah, and I think I think they did a pretty good job at showing how this is such a difficult choice, because they are equally valid, I would say, to keep, because, well, Armin comes up with all these fantastic plans and ideas, but also Erwin has this amazing he has his experience, but he also has this amazing quality of leadership, and like, he's able to actually talk people into doing stuff like this, as Flock said.
Talk people into riding straight into hell.
Yeah, and he has the experience, but he's also like a strategist, so he actually knows how to, like, he came up with a lot of these ideas as well, so
like, they're both very important.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why it's such a horrible, like, they both had dreams. Like, Armin just wanted to but he wanted to experience the sea, the ocean, and Armin just wanted to see what's in the basement and learn the truth, and those are both dreams.
Yeah,
so that was also like a thing where it's like a fitty deal, and then it just came down to, I think, personal relationship of Levi and Erwin. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name, but their relationship. And it came down to, he was like, well, you have suffered enough now.
Yeah, maybe it's time for you to rest.
Yeah, because even when we try to, like, even when you were just, like, set free from this world, we were almost about to snatch you out of it again. But I really, like, he wanted the peace for Erwin.
Yes, and that was a choice that Erwin made as well before writing out, that he was like, or at least he was at peace with this choice and with the fact that, no, I don't get to fulfill my dream. I don't get to see this basement and get the truth, the knowledge that I've been seeking for so long, and like my father before me. I don't get that, and I'm fine with it. We didn't get that same thing from Armin, and then I think there's also coupled with what Aaron said about Armin, but definitely also what Levi overheard when they were sitting there on the stairs and talking, and how Armin was still so hopeful about things. He still has that spark in him that has gone out in so many of the others, maybe even including Erwin. So I think that's, all of that, what we just mentioned, made Levi decide to save Armin in the end and let Erwin rest. Sad as fuck. Like, I definitely teared up during this one. It's hard not to.
Oh, and that last thing, if the last thing that you're saying is like you're regressing to state like a point in your life,
Yeah,
and saying
oh yeah.
he said something along the lines of, "Hey teacher,
Mm.
what if there are actual people outside the walls, like not titans but people, like humans outside the walls?"
Yeah. I thought he was like, I actually thought he was all of a sudden sort of like waking up a little bit, and he was knocking the syringe out of Levi's hand because he was gonna tell him that, no, don't save me, save Armin. But he was just putting up his hand because he went so far back and was back in the classroom. Oh, fuck, man. And then I also said it, just the voice acting. The voice acting is always on point, but in this episode, like the desperation and the sorrow and the anger and like all of
the
it,
emotions.
all of the emotions, it was so well done. Really kudos to the voice actors, and of course the music, everything was just top tier, top notch in this one. And even, you know, someone like Bertholdt, who went out in the end and got eaten by fucking Armin. Armin's a titan now. I'm gonna need to wrap my head around that. But
I think he does himself too.
Yeah, he needs to like. Excuse me, what happened now?
Yeah.
And I felt bad for Bertholdt in those last moments, even with everything that he's done, and he was committed in the end to like wiping out humanity and doing all of these horrible things. But we've also, like, we've spent a lot of time with him and hearing about his doubts and the fact that like there's definitely something good in him as well, and we still don't know exactly what they were fighting for, what he was fighting for, other than what they've told us. But we haven't seen that faction and the people that they were fighting for. We haven't seen any of that yet. We haven't gotten that perspective 100% like presented to us yet. So there's definitely still more, but at least like I felt bad, or I felt sympathy for the guy when he was being eaten in the end. And it's never nice to like, it's never, no matter who it is who's getting eaten by a titan, I don't like watching it no matter what.
No. But I mean, what did he expect? Like he was so almost to point arrogant in like right in their faces right before he turned to Armin and Mikasa. And they so what did he expect? That they were just gonna be like, "Oh, we're sorry, we're gonna save you." It's like, no, what the hell, dude?
That was pure desperation right there. He just saw them, and I thought for a second, like when he saw them, that maybe it was more of a, oh, okay, at least I get to see what was once my friends before I die, or at least it's like something that was gonna be more peaceful. But no, he just started screaming and like save me, and that made it even harder to watch.
He thought he could maybe speak to their humanity, or will speak to their human emotions, and say like, hey, but we were buddies once, so you're gonna help me, right? So if he kind of pushed those buttons, maybe they would save him. But he burned the bridge. Like he burned the bridge.
He literally burned the bridge, almost like with burning Armin.
Yeah, well, just like just crushing the city completely.
That too. Also, he's the one who killed so many of the Hanchi squad inside of the city. Moblitz dead because of him. Aaron's mom is dead because of like much is because of what he did as the Colossal Titan.
Yeah, he burned that bridge. So I'm a little bit like at this point it's not that I don't have sympathy, because I don't think he chose to be in this position. It's just something that he spawned and bred into, basically. But I didn't really feel sorry for him. Like I'm sorry, I just got too cynical, because like when you burn that bridge and when you go out like when you're super arrogant about stuff, and completely committed to like fucking killing your fucking friends.
Mm.
I'm sorry, dude, but that's
Yeah,
like
it's
as
very
I
hard to
said,
defend. I get it. I get
yeah, it's again, it's not because I don't understand like his position and everything.
it. Mm.
It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
But it seems like he made his peace with fucking over his friends. So, yeah. You made the bed, you lie in it. You made the mess, you clean it up. You know.
Yeah, no sympathy from Kat, just a little bit from me, I guess. Either way, that was one hell of an episode. Now we're gonna see Armin react to the fact that he's turned into a Titan, and he also got Bertholdt's powers, so now he's the Colossal Titan. They can use that to
Tiny Armin's gonna be the Colossal Titan.
Exactly.
What the hell?
The hell, man. That's gonna take some training, some more Titan experiments. At least Eren can help him a little bit with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be weird, man. And then what do they do from here on? And now without Abin as well, like they don't have a commander of the scouts. I would imagine Hanji's gonna take over, or maybe
Perhaps.
Levi. I don't think Armin is gonna do that just yet.
No.
I'm sure at some point he's gonna become the commander of the scouts, or at least he's gonna become some sort of a leader, which he was already growing into that role, sort of. Oh no! Next step, go to the basement.
Yeah.
Go to the fucking basement. They are in Shiganshina. They have defeated the enemy, or at least Zeke is on the run, Tsukaina with him. I don't think anyone else is gonna attack them, like right now at least. So just go to the basement, please, and find answers. Are we gonna get them in the next one? I really hope so.
I don't think it's gonna be the next one. Maybe the one be after that. I don't know. I feel like they just have to, process everything that just happened and talk about what we're doing and perhaps getting over there, and then it's just gonna end with them going to the basement, and then episode 20. That's when we get it.
That's when we get a lot of information, and we might have to have something like we can write stuff down or something. At least that's what people have been telling us, that soon we should have like pen and paper or something.
It's gonna be a lot of information.
Yeah. We'll see. Do you have anything else you want to add to this one? No.
Sorry, just a disclaimer, because I was made aware that apparently my breathing is a little heavy, so I'm sorry if my breathing is a little heavy these days. I have a little bit of trouble breathing through my nose. So it's just a thing. It's nothing serious. It's just I don't know what it's called, but like the mucus producing walls inside your nose. I don't know what it's called in English. But it's they're very swelled up, and it's kind of blocking my nose a little bit, so I have a little bit of a trouble breathing.
Yeah. So if you hear those deep breaths that almost sounds like sighs, it's not because that you're bored with what we're watching.
No, it's honestly just because it's so hard for me to breathe. Like
Yeah,
I'm waking up in the morning and I just know I've been snoring like hell because I'm just completely dry in my mouth.
All right. I don't hear it at all. But yeah.
I might also just be like crocodile snoring, so no noise, but just
Yeah, full on open mouth. Yeah. But that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of Attack on Titan Season 3 Episode 18. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.